Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we get into tonight's video recap, I wanted to spend some time discussing with you the Voodoo Lines study set, but then also the end of day SPX pin. They are both something that I work with extensively, and today provided a good opportunity, one, not only to show you a trade that worked, but to show you the properties of what made it work inside a lot of action that really looked like I was wrong. So, as we get into all of this is 0 day or just day trading, which is to say it is opened on the same day that it is going to be closed, and in this case, the same day that the option expires. So, I begin working with the idea that this micro fire line, which is part of the intraday study set that we're using in these products, may have some import because you gap up to begin the session, then move right into it. Now granted, there are moments where you surge up above, so I'm not going to tell you that it's always to the tick in every move, but you can see the initial failure, and then you can see resistance here, you can see resistance here, so I'm thinking that this is an important level. Now, the unique part of these is not only can they be support and resistance, but they can also be magnetic. So I can see it's an important level, and as we start getting through the 1230, this is a moment in time that can often act as an inflection point as bulls or bears try to take the dominant stance into the close. Well, I thought that this was the, showing up with this being, bulls were ready to get the end of day move going, and that this level was then going to start being, magnetically drawn up into it. I got to be wrong with that for the better part of 2 hours, right? So, a couple of bounces here and there, a lot of nondescript action, but ultimately, when I am down here, I can't really look at this and think that I have much edge, right? Because I need to close around 45.90. But knowing the properties of these levels and thinking that this was going to be magnetic, again, not just Voodoo lines on their own, but taking the market internals and looking at the advanced decline and saying, at plus 1,000 and bouncing, that didn't really strike me as bearish. So I tried to use this as a complement to this strategy, and I think the underlying strength of what the advanced decline was showing us is a big part of what made for this move. So the internals complement this roadmap, and then with a strategy like this, you're able to make some good money with it. Based off of a closing price at 89, the 85 puts are worthless. The 90 puts are $1 against us 3 times. But then the 45.95s, these are puts that we are long 1 time. So that is in our favor. The math looks something like $6, that's our in the money put, minus the 3 puts that we have that are $1 in the money. And then again, the 85 is worthless. So that yields a $3 credit plus the $2.50 credit that you open the trade for. So you get into it with the worst case being a loss of $2.50. We didn't max this one out, but we made $5.50 on it, and that's just a great compliment to these SPX 0-day options. It's one of the ways I've been focusing on my day trading the most, and just really gave us a great example of seeing the spread through and being able to get awfully close to that pin. So if you were in the room, I hope you made some good money on it. If you were not, this is the type of trading that I'm doing day in and day out. And I hope to have you in there so we can have a look at it again tomorrow. So y'all have a great rest of your evening, and I hope to see you then. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful. And if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.